Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another second and 10 video. We are doing a championship tournament. We're doing the Canada Players Cup. It's a season schedule. Well, it's a season. Well, they call it season. I don't know why, but yeah, make it like a season. But the fact is that these 32 teams are competing against each other. I'd be thinking, well, what's the connection with the 86 Saints, the 52 Giants, the 98 Bills, the 99 Vikings, the 2012 Seahawks and the 91 Redskins, for example? Well, it's simple. Actually, it's not so simple. What I did was this is a Canada Today thing, Canada Players Cup. What I did is I went to Pro Football Reference and its frivolities thing and players born in Canada and tried to remember the best players who actually were born in Canada in NFL history. There are, well, and I found 30 good players, and two coaches. Well, one's a coach, wink, wink. So what will happen is I will explain the 32 men who are in this thing. Um, and well, I tried to do two per position, but there were some that had more than two. Anyway, so here's the list. The 91 Redskins are in because Mark Rippon at quarterback. Also at quarterback, Jesse Palmer and the 2003 Giants. That's why they got in. At running back, you have Bronco Nagurski, Ruben Mace. That's Bronco Nagurski of the 34 Bears and Ruben Mace of the 86 Saints. Wide receivers, my top guys, Nate Burleson of the 04 Vikings and Chase Claypool in the 2020 Steelers. Tight end, Luke Wilson of the 2014 Seahawks and OJ Santiago of the 98 Falcons. LP led the long snapper from Dallas, 2014 Dallas. At tackle, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. That's why the 2019 Chiefs are on this list. At kicker, well, there's plenty of kickers, but at main kicker was Eddie Murray of the 1980 Lions. Chuba Hubbard and the 2024 Panthers are in because at running back. Rob Meyer, defensive end, 2005 Jaguars. Urban, 2023 Ravens, defensive end. Defensive tackle, Arnie Weinmeister, 22 Giants. Defensive tackle, Pettigrew of the 2020 Eagles. Linebacker, Thomas Robinson of the 2024 Ravens. Kicker, Mike Vanderjagt, 03 Colts. Tackle, Tony Mandrich, 91 Packers. Tackle, Nick Kessler, 07 Patriots. Safety, Javon Holland, 2023 Dolphins. Safety, Sheldon Brown, 2024 Eagles. Safety, OJ Otogwe, 2007 Rams. Safety, Chase Brown of the 2024 Cindy Brown, 2024 Bengals. Cornerback, Benjamin St. Juste, 2024 Redskins. Cornerback, David Sanchez, 2001 Chargers. Kicker, Steve Christie of the 98 Bills. Kicker, Roy Durella, 74 Steelers. Punter, Rich Berger, 99 Vikings. Punter, John Ryan, 2012 Seahawks. The coach, Brian Doble, in the 2022 Giants. And myself as a kind of a guest host, 85 Patriots. So that's what we will have. So what we'll do is this video will be the 16 teams, the 16 matchups. So the rules are for creating this thing is that I do the matchups first possession per team, and then what we do is what they made new in second and 10 is the red zone thing. That basically you can go into a red zone and see at the 20. So we'll see how much we go. We're going to have a 1 hour time limit, I hope. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to start first with the 23 Ravens hosting the 2007 Patriots. At the 33, Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson from Louisville, J.K. Dobbins and Patrick Ricard start the running backs. Zay Flowers, Nelson Engelbert, and Charlie Fuller are receivers. Their offensive line is Morgan Moses, John Simpson, Tyler Lindenbaum, Kevin Seidler, and Ryan Stanley. The Patriots D-line is Ty Warren, Vince Wilfork, Travis Green, Four linebackers: Kate Brewski, Adonis Thomas, Mike Grable, Rosie Coleman. DBs: Ellis Hobbs, Rodney Harrison, James Sanders, and Asante Samuel. Okay. Third and 10.
First down. Flag on the play. Pass interference. Defense. First down. Flag on the play. Offsides. Defense. First down. Touchdown, Ravens. This is good.
Wes Welcome, Matthew Stolber, Randy Moss, third at wide receiver, and Watson, offensive line. There's the Canadian Nick Cassidy, Logan Mankinston, Coppin, Stephen at late. The Ravens: Javarian Clowney, Justin Abuke, and Travis Jones. Linebackers: Rogan Smith, Patrick Queen, and Kyle Van Noy. There's Robinson, who's a backup. Brandon Stevens, Kyle Hamilton, Gino Stone, and Marlon Patrick.
First down. Flag on the play. Encroachment. Defense. First down. First down. First down. First down. Touchdown, Patriots. The point is good.
Yeah, because we have 60 matchups, we're going to go to
First down. First down. Flag on the play. Leg in face mask. Defense. First down. Touchdown, Patriots. Good.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, Urban isn't there. So Locke scored 38-31, close one. Patriots scored 21 points in the fourth quarter by losing enough. They're down by 21. Jackson 12 for 21, second quarter. Brady 39 for 51, 337, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Yeah, it's like they really ran the ball. They ran the ball all over. Pats scored 5 touchdowns. That's how you do it. All right. So that's game. Next is the 07 Rams and the 2014 Seahawks. Yeah, we're doing it we're doing randomly. So let's Steven Jackson and Madison Patch are your running backs to start. Turnbull, Drew Bennett, and Randy McMichael receive the ball. Rams on offense. It will be Alex Barron, Milford Brown, Brett Romberg, and McCollum and Brandon Warren. Offensive line. Seattle's D-line is Michael Bennett, Kevin Williams, Tony McDaniel, and Keith Averill. Linebackers KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, and Bruce Urban. And the defensive backs Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, and Ryan Maxwell. Percy Hartman, you're running your receiver. The reason why 2014 Seahawks made this tournament, Luke Wilson in the second or tight end, offensive line, Russell O'Con, J.R. Sweezy, Max Unger, James Redbridge, the Rams D-line of James Hall, Leroy Glover, Adam Carricker, Leonard New, Will Witherspoon, Bill Chiller, and Pisa Tino Samoa, your linebackers, Ron Bartel, and the reason why the U.S. Rams are in this tournament, O.J. Otongwe, Eric James,
First down. First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point is good.
I scored 49-10. Russell Wilson threw for 3 touchdowns. Rams did well with passing it, but they just couldn't run the ball. Otongwe did make 8 tackles. Well, vigorous defensive Luke Wilson, I don't know how he did it. And I guess I should have done box score to see how Gasser see how good Herbert was if he did play. Wilson 15 for 21, 183 touchdowns. Bulger 19 for 36, 196. Like that. Lynch ran the ball, 142. Turner ran for 2 touchdowns, so you know that. Wilson did catch. Luke Wilson actually got 2 touchdown passes from Russell Wilson, so that's good news for Luke Wilson getting 2 touchdowns. Otongwe 8 tackles, 1 assist. Yeah, I should see the box score for the Ravens. And if Urban did come in, Urban did 2 tackles, 1 assist. Nice job. Okay, so let's go to San Diego. the 2020 Steelers and the 01 Chargers. That's not why the Chargers were picked. All that. But yeah, Doug Flutie at quarterback for these guys. LT and McCurry running the ball. First kind of made Jeff Graham and Freddie Jones. I think this was LT's rookie game. This was. Von Parker, Domingo Graham, Kendall Jackhoff, Riley Roundtree, and David McIntosh offensive line. For Pittsburgh, their D line is Cameron Hayward, Tyson Allo, Bugs, and Steven Truitt. Vince Williams, TJ Watt, and Bud Dupree, your linebackers. Joe Hayden, Macon Fitzpatrick, Terrell Edmonds, and Steve Nelson, your defensive backs. Yeah, once Pittsburgh's off the offense, and he's
First down.
because he's Canadian. Juju Smith-Schuster, Jake Washington, also running Eric Edward, Alejandro Villanueva, David DeCastro, Marquise Pouncey, Matt Feller, and Jamula Okafor, defensive line. As I said, I'm proud of the two names. St. Davis, defensive line, Marcellus Bradley, Carson, John Carell, and Rudy Johnson, Orlando Rupp, Junior Seau, and Gerald Dixon. Your linebackers, Kay Cody, Randy Harrison, retrospective defensive backs. I guess Davis Sampson. So that's why we kind of come up with this.
First down. First down. First down.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Good.
Well, the Chargers have this game.
Touchdown, Steelers.
It's good.
Yeah, this game. 22-24. Doug Flutie threw for 5 touchdowns. Good for him. That's it. I guess we can make Doug Flutie right. Yeah, it's like Flutie and Christie. Good job. Chase Claypool. We'll see what Chase Claypool's stats are. Flutie 25 for 32, 322, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Roethlisberger 32 for 49, 265, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Claypool 6 receptions, 40 yards, and a touchdown. In the fourth quarter, of course, they get the running attack and all of that. 5 touchdowns. Magic. And they win. Next, we head to Miami. The 34 Bears and the 23 Dolphins play. The wind's heavy. It's
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Tua is the quarterback. Southbound Auburn Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson, your wide receivers, German Smythe, your tight end. Teron Armstrong, Liam Eichenberg, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Austin Jackson is line. The Bears defensively will have Bill Hewitt, Eddie Kowal, Link Lyman, Will Carr, Bronco Nagurski. Oh yeah, that's right, the two-way guys. So Bronco Nagurski. The reason why we have the 34 Bears in this Canada tournament because he was born in Manitoba, Joe Kopchka and Seth Carlson, Gene Rosani, Carl Bromberg, Brady Failures, and Keith Walsberg for your defensive backs. George Corbett running the ball, Joe Kopcha and Ted Woodsmith string the ball. Chicago's offensive line, Lyman, Kopcha, Kowal, Carlson, Russo. As I said, they had two offensive defensive ends. Should be three. Christian Wilkins, Davis, Rich Seal, David Long, Jerome Baker, Bradley Chubb, and Andrew Van Ginkel, your linebackers. Tater Kuhol, Deshaun Elliott, and the reason why the 23 Falcons are in this tournament, Javon Holland will be your American Xavier. Are you sure?
Timeout, defense.
7-3. Wow, Chicago. We're playing old school football. 32.
First down.
I got the first down. Actually, 122 I thought that's it. Box score. Nagurski threw for a pass. They actually got a touchdown pass. Brumbo to Carr. Center's field. I can't believe Miami couldn't run on the Bears. Bronco only had 3 runs for 3 yards. And Javon Howard had Holland, sorry, with 2 tackles. That's it. 73 Bears win. Okay, we'll go to Minnesota next. Let's go to Minnesota next. Not the Metrodome. 24 Ravens at 04 Vikings. Monty Coleman. Wide receiver, Olave Moore. Running back to start 3 wide receivers, including the reason why these guys are in the tournament. That's Dave Burleson. He's Canadian from British Columbia. Randy Moss and Marcus Robinson will also be receiver. Jermaine Nathan's will be tight ends. Craig McKinney, David Dixon, Matt Burke, Chris Lensky, and Matt Dorsey are your offensive line. For the Ravens, defensively, defensive line, Broderick Washington and Manabuke with Jones also on the defensive line. Logan Smith, Trenton Simpson, Kyle Van Noy, Where's Robinson? Robinson's a backup. Oh, okay. Robinson's a backup. Brandon Stevens, Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams, and Marlon Cooper.
Flagrant face mask. Defense. First down.
Flag on the play.
Offsides. Offense. First down.
And it gets 3 yards.
First down.
Lamar Jackson at the end with 3 touchdowns, passing 120. Burleson 4 catches for 36 yards. Culpepper 20 for 41, 314 for 2 touchdowns. Lamar 20 for 28, 273 and 3 touchdowns. Nice job by Derrick Henry, 134 yards running the ball. Bateman 100 yards receiving the ball. Robinson 110. Michael Robinson. This guy came out of nowhere. Knows how to tie the game, but they fucked up. Defense, Urban. I don't think Urban's on the team, Josh. I saw Urban's big guy. Yeah, that's Urban. Yeah, there's Urban. 1 tackle, and Robinson 1 tackle, 2 assists, and 1 sack. Yeah, he's there. How did you not see him? All right, off to Washington now. 2012 Seattle against 91 Washington. Washington starts to fall at their 20. And the reason why the 91 Redskins are in this tournament is Mark Griffin, native of Alberta, equivalent to great Canadian quarterbacks. Curtis Biner, Joe Riggs run the ball. Gary Clark, Art Ontario will try to receive the ball. Washington offensively, Joe Jacoby, Riley McKenzie, Jeff Boston, Mark Schleif, and Brandon Lashley, the Hogs. Offensive line, Seattle. Chris Clemens, Brendan Membrane, Alan Branch, and Red Bryant, your defensive line. Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, and Roy Hill, your linebackers. DBs, Brandon Browner, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman.
First down. First down. First down.
Kim Johnson, Eric Williams, and Fred Stokes. Andre Collins, Wilbur Marshall, Matt Williams, linebackers. Gerald Green, Danny Copeland, Now, Seattle's in this John Ryan. I don't know if Wilson plays him. No, he's not eligible. Okay, so and the only one is the punter, John Ryan. So we'll just go to punter next. Because it's the punter. Bell's 18 points. Ripon does his job. Ripon, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, Canadian. Punting wise, Wilson, 13 for 22, 178, 1 touchdown for 3 interceptions. Ripon, 22 for 32, 403, nice job, 3 touchdowns. Reiner ran for 107, Sanders, 159 receiving yard, 117 receiving. So Ripon knew what to do. He ripped and ripped it. What can I say? Washington did have to kick over for touchdown. Special teams, Ryan, 3 punts, 45.3 yards. Okay. Let's go to Philly. We're gonna. Ooh, wow! The battle of the 24 squad. Washington and Philly. That's how. Ryan Robinson running the ball. Terry McLaurin, Devontae Brown, and Olivia Segre as your wide receivers. Zach Ertz, both in. Yeah, that's right. Offensive line for Washington. Brendan Coleman, Nick Ellery, Tyler Babas, Sam Kelsey, and Andrew Miley. For the Eagles, their defense. Josh Sweat, Jordan Davis, and Milton Williams. Zach Bond, Nakobe Dean, and Nolan Smith, your linebackers. The DBs, Cooper DeJohn, CJ Gardner, Ray Blankenship, and Payne Mitchell. The reason why is Sidney Brown. Why the heck is Sidney Brown there? He should be there. Yeah.
First down.
It's just plain stupid.
First down. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and Johnny Wilson, your wide receivers. Grant Calcaterra, your tight end. Lane Johnson, Landon Dickinson, Cam Jurgens, Fred Johnson, Guy Becton, your offensive line. Washington's D-line. Durant Armstrong, Durham Payne, Trishawn Newton, and Clint Farrell. Frankie Lulu, Bobby Langer, and Fowler, your linebackers. Noah Igbino, Jeremy Chin, Quan Martin, and Mike Sansafrini, your defensive backs. St. Juice is a backup. That's why Washington's here. Is Grant mentioned St. Juice. First down. Saquon, 199, 2 touchdowns. So yeah, he ran all over Washington. I don't know if the Canadians did anything. Burks, 11 for 15, 115 touchdown. Daniels, 20 for 35, 165 with 2 receptions. 199 for Daniel. Saquon running the ball. We knew he had run the ball. Saquon had a 64-yard touchdown run. The defense, St. Juice, got 2 tackles. Sidney Brown, yeah, you got a tackle. That's all that matters. All right, let's go to Kansas City. We're going to go to Kansas City next. 85 Pats and 19 Chiefs. Sorry. Was it Royals? Anyway. McCoy running the ball. Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Demarcus Robinson receiving the ball. Travis Kelce with the tight end. Cameron Irving. The reason why the Canada Players Cup has the 2019 Chiefs is Laurent Duvernay, Tartuffe at guard, Austin Ryder, Andrew Riley, Eric Fisher offensive line, and the defense for the 85 packs. Actually, the main reason why the 85 packs are in because of your season. You're thinking to yourself, what are you talking about? Okay. Why is it not showing you? There we go. Julius Adams, Dennis Owens, and Kenneth Sims for D-line. Larry McGrew, Nostie Nelson, Rambert, Andrew Tipping, Don Blackman, Raymond Claiborne, Fred Marion, Roland James, Rodney Pickett. The reason why the 85 packs are in is because, you know, like me, I was born in 1985, I'm a New England Patriots fan, but the 85 Patriots fan.
First down.
Irving Fryers, Stephen Starling, Derek Ramsey. Receiver Steve Moore, Ron Wooden, Pete Brock, John Hanna, Mark Holloway, offensive line. Chiefs D-line, Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Greg Minati, and Adam Silvercore. Anthony Hitchens, Damien Wilson, Ben Neiman. Your linebackers, Trefarius Ward, Tyrone, Honey Badger, Matthew, Uncle Hill, and Rashad Green. What about tonight? Rogan 23 for 36 for 10 with 2 touchdowns. 109 receiving by Tyreek Hill. Yeah, Patriots were out for a little bit, but they lost. Yeah, good job. All right, next we have. Let's go to New York to have the 22 Giants host the 80 Lions. The 20 at MetLife, 91 Fahrenheit. Wow. Daniel Jones at quarterback, Saquon Barkley at running back, Reggie James, Sterling Shepard, third wide receiver, 2 tight ends, Cajun Bellinger. That's the line. Will be Andrew Thomas, Mike Parker, Linsky, John Feliciano, Jack Anderson, and Andrew Neal. Lions defensively, Bubba Baker, Bill Gay, John Vanderhall, Dave Curry, Dan Bentelli, Stan White, and Charlie Weaver, linebackers. Jim Allen, Ray Oldham, James Hunter, and Wayne Smith are your defensive backs. The reason why the 2022 Giants are in is because of their coach, Brian Dable. He's the coach. All that. And Detroit is in because of Eddie Murray, their kicker. So it's hard to beat your kicker.
The extra point is good.
Block the kick.
6. They're down by 7. So, the field goal to win the game.
Good.
As the Lions
First down.
special teams, 1 for 2 on field goals, 48 yards. I mean, that's not. Nevertheless, Danielson 9 for 21, 84 yards. Jones 19 for 26, 45. Daniel Jones, that is. Yeah, block punt by Weaver, but they still lost the game. So that's it. Games at match. All right, on to Minnesota again, but this time the 99 squad will take part. So the 98 Vikings, the Bills against the 99 Vikings. This is first of all. Actually, here's the thing. Well, Jeff George at quarterback for Minnesota to start, I guess. Not back to start. Leroy Hurd and Mo Williams will be running back. Chris Carter, Randy Moss, Andrew Glover, and receivers. Offense. See Stritzy, McDaniel, Christie, Dixon, and Street in the offensive line. They Buffalo, the defense. Smith, Ted Washington, Phil Hansen, the four linebackers, Gabe Morgan, John Kolachek, Sam Rogers, Sam Coward, Ken Irvin, Garrett Schultz, Henry Jones, and Thomas Smith are the defensive backs. Actually, yeah. Buffalo's 98 Bills have Steve Christie kicking the ball, and the 99 Vikings have Mitch Berger punting the ball. So both guys are on special teams, and we won't really see them. We're going to go to 5 minutes.
Live on the play. Holding.
Buffalo's up by 7.
Offense. Live on the play. Flagrant face mask. Defense. First down. Live on the play. Roughing the passer. Defense. First down. Timeout. Offense. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point is good. Defense. First down.
1995, 3 touchdowns, but it's all for naught. Buffalo wins. Doug Flutie, 21 for 38, 226, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Jeff George, 21 for 27, 295, 3 touchdowns, a pick. 120 receiving lead balls. Williams did have a kickoff return for a touchdown, make it 14-7. It was right to the end. And then Christie kicks field goal because of the... Yeah, Minnesota fumbled the ball. Yeah. They went to overtime. Palmer fumbled the ball. And then Christie kicked from 53 yards. Special teams, Christie, 1 for 2. 53-yard field goal, 5 extra points. Berger, 3 catch kicks for 49 yards. Buffalo wins. Jacksonville, Green Bay time. On to Green Bay. I can see that. Running the ball. Jimmy Smith, Curtis Smith from Cardinals. Offensive line. Let's see. Green Bay's on offense too. Yeah, Jacksonville's got his defense. Okay, so Philip Barnes, Vince Meadoway, Brad Meester, Chris Murray, and Williams. Their offensive line. Green Bay. Their offensive line. Their defense. Matt Brock, Ezra Tua and Robert Brown, Tony Bennett, Johnny Holland, Ryan Noble, and Scott Stevens, linebackers, Leroy Butler, Chuck Cecil, the head captain, Mark Murphy, and Jared Alter, defensive backs. Yeah, because focus is the 2 Canadians. Mike Tomczak, who's a quarterback. That's before Favre came in. Vince Berkeley, Aaron Rice, running backs. Sterling Sharp, Perry Kemper, Jack Harris for receivers. Offensive line, Bruce Cheek, Ron Hallstrom, James Campen, Rich Moore, and the reason why the Packers are there, Tony Manbridge. Jacksonville, Reggie Hayward, John Henderson, Marcus Stroud, and Paul Spicer from the line. Meyer, you see Rob Meyer, the backup? That's why the 05 Jacksonville is going to be there. Kennedy Adole, Mike Peterson, and Darryl Smith for your linebackers. Rasheed Mathis, Deep Cooper, Gil, and
Receiving team.
final 2 minutes. And
Timeout offense.
Tomczak, 14 for 33, 195, 2 picks. Gerard, 18 for 32, 44, and a touchdown. So that's just his defense. Meyer came in. Yep, got 1 tackle. Just 1 tackle. So Jacksonville wins 20-6. We have how many games left? We have 5 more left. 5 more left. And we have 5 more left. That's head to Atlanta. 03 Colts and 98 Falcons. Yeah, we're down to 5. We gotta hustle. 2003 Colts, reason why they were in the league tournament is because of their new manager. The 98 Falcons were essentially Mason Kickerfield. Vanderjack kicks the field goal. Chris Chandler, not the 98 Vikings.
First down.
There he is, O.J. Santiago at 3
Touchdown, Falcons.
Good.
Santiago, 2 catches for 35 yards. Chandler, 10 for 17. Manning, 23 for 32, 216. But just couldn't get it going. Vanderjagt did kick 3 field goals, which is good for his stats, but not good for his stats. That's better than that. All right, we're going quickly. Let's head to Carolina for this game. Steady rain. Ooh. Will Carolina be able to run in the rain? I think so. Quarterback, the reason why the 24 Panthers are here. Chuba Hubbard, pride of Edmonton at running back. DeAndre Johnson, Xavier Leggett, and Choose Not your wide receivers. Javon Sanders, your So Carolina's offensive line, Robert Hunt, Brady Christensen, Damian Lewis, and Tyler Moulton. Philly's defensive line is Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hardman, Derek Barnett. Pettigrew's not there. Pettigrew's a defensive tackle. So Pettigrew, I think, is somewhere else. Alex Singleton, Chief, Jay Evans, Duke Ryland, linebackers. No Jalen Mills, that's huge. Epps, running, Randy Maddox, and Daniels. See what
Flag on the play. Holding. Offense. Timeout. Defense. Timeout. Defense.
I keep the field goals.
Kick is good.
You might as well. Chuba ran 14 times for 7 yards. Not bad. Bryce Young 17 for 36, 182, touchdown on the pick. Wentz 16 for 24, 188, a touchdown on the pick. Sanders 120 for running. Thielen 111. Adam Thielen 111 receiving. Yeah, Chuba Hubbard. Pedigree. Did Pedigree get in the game? I don't see Pedigree. Shit. I thought he would. Oh well. Let's go to Pittsburgh. 34 Pittsburgh against 24 Dallas. Yeah, we got 3 games left. We gotta hustle. What is the long snapper? Yeah. All right, here we go.
the great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, he's actually a long snapper. And Pittsburgh has Rojuela and kickers, so technically we can't. About 2 minutes. Pittsburgh's in front. Should have ran.
Timeout defense.
That's what try to run.
Timeout defense. First down.
Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense. First down.
Bradshaw 23 for 41, 274 touchdown picks. Romo 11 for 25, 2 4 touchdown picks. Ryan 115 receiving. All good. Yeah, that's a serve. Good snap. All snap. Bailey was 3 for 3 at the field goals. Jarello was 1 for 1, 34 yards and 2 extra points. So Dallas was at 52 Giants taking on the 86 Saints. You got Mays versus Wayne. Yeah, New Orleans has an offensive player trying to defensive players. Get possession. Saints down to the 14. Dave Wilson is the quarterback for the 86 Saints. He's starting, I guess. Luke Mays, the reason why the 86 Saints are there, the running back from SKP line. For Jordan, Mike Jones, Calvin Edwards, and John Tice, who trying to catch the ball. Offensive line, Stan Brock, Chuck Kaminsky, Steve Corte, Brad Edwin, and Bill Kuntz. The Giants defensive line, Ray Poole. Defensive tackle, Ernie Weinmeister, number 73 for Programs. He was born in Saskatchewan, so yeah, he's Canadian, Weinmeister. Did you know that? Alderuguez, Jim Duncan, linebackers, John Kennedy, John Baker, Joe Sulitz. Tom Landry, yes, that's Tom Landry, John Artenberg, Neil Tunnel, and Tom Minesco. About 2 minutes. Chuck Connolly, 3 touchdown passes, 34-14 on the Saints. Yeah, 33-23, 23-89. Dave Wilson, 18-for-39, 218, a touchdown. Yes. Mays ran 18 times for 60 yards. He got a touchdown, which is good. It's in the 4th quarter when basically it was done for Frank Gifford with a pick 6. So Weinmeister, 3 tackles and 2 assistant tackles. Pretty good. One more game. 24 Cincy against 03 Giants. Is it defense versus offense? Yes, it is defense versus offense. So we can do that. I should have done that to start. Jesse Palmer will start at quarterback because this is the reason why the 03 Giants are in. At quarterback, taking Barber, Jim Finn, running the ball, Money Tuner, Tim Carter, Jerry Receive the ball. Bengals on defense. reason why the Bengals are in first place is because of see? Well, anyway, Sam Hubbard, B.J. Hill, Chris Jenkins, and Trey Hendrickson, D-line, linebackers Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, Davis, Cam Taylor, Geno Smith, Von Bell, and Mike Hilton. Great defensive backs. I don't see Chase Brown. I think he's some kind of experience. Yeah, we do have time. Yeah, we do have time to like 2 minutes. Score 37, Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes. Palmer's final line, 24 for 34, 227. I think it's actually pretty good. But the offense just sputtered after the first quarter. Burrow, 24 for 31, 262 touchdowns. Doing his job as did Brown get in the game? Sidney Brown. I don't see Sidney Brown. Why? Is it Chase Brown? Yes, Chase Brown. I don't see any Browns. Hell. Well, that sucks. Well, all 16 games are done, so yeah, there were a few close ones. Buffalo, Minnesota's got to be the game of the day, and you know the things have to happen for a reason, and we'll be down to the quarterfinals next video. Anyway, I'm Jeff Down and Duke.